శ్రీహరికోట నుండి ఈరోజు ప్రయోగించిన జిఎస్ఎల్వి F15 రాకెట్ ద్వారా NVS-02 ఉపగ్రహాన్ని విజయవంతంగా అంతరిక్ష కక్షలోకి ప్రవేశపెట్టిన అనంతరం ఇస్రో చైర్మన్ నారాయణన్ మీడియా సమావేశంలో పాల్గొన్నారు. షార్ సెంటర్లోని మీడియా భవన్లో ఏర్పాటు చేసిన మీడియా సమావేశంలో ఇస్రో చైర్మన్ మాట్లాడుతూ ఇస్రో 3 గగన్యాన్ ప్రయోగాలకు సిద్ధమవుతుందని, అందులో 2 మానవరహిత ప్రయోగాలు కాగా 1 మాత్రం మానవ సహిత ప్రయోగం ఉంటుందని అన్నారు. షార్ నుండి జరిపిన 100వ రాకెట్ ప్రయోగం విజయవంతం కావడం దేశానికి గర్వకారణమని, భారత చరిత్రలో ఈ రోజు జరిగిన 100వ రాకెట్ ప్రయోగ విజయం చరిత్రాత్మకమైనదని అన్నారు. స్పేడెక్స్ ప్రయోగం ద్వారా డాకింగ్ పరిశోధనలను విజయవంతంగా నిర్వహించి ప్రపంచంలో భారత్ను ఇస్రో 4వ దేశంగా నిలిపిందని, అలాగే 1979లో మొదటి ఎస్ఎల్వి రాకెట్ ప్రయోగ విజయంతో ఇస్రో విజయాల పరంపరను ప్రారంభించి మారుతున్న కాలానికి అనుగుణంగా సాంకేతిక పరిజ్ఞానాన్ని అభివృద్ధి చేస్తూ రకరకాల రాకెట్లను రూపొందిస్తూ వస్తుందని ఆయన తెలియజేశారు. ఈ సమావేశంలో షార్ డైరెక్టర్ రాజరాజన్, విఎస్ఎస్సి డైరెక్టర్ ఉన్నికృష్ణన్, మిషన్ డైరెక్టర్ తామర్ కురియన్, అలాగే ఎల్పిఎస్ డైరెక్టర్ మోహన్, యుఆర్ఎస్సి డైరెక్టర్ శంకరన్, శాక్ డైరెక్టర్ నీలేష్ దేశాయ్, స్పేస్ క్రాఫ్ట్ డైరెక్టర్ కార్తిక్ తదితరులు పాల్గొన్నారు.
Today we made a historical achievement in India, the 100th launch from the spaceport, the GSLV F15 launcher, taking the second generation navigation satellite NVS-02, which is having the second indigenous atomic clock, to the required orbit and injected as expected. Now you all know on 16th of this month we had made a achievement. The SpaceX 2 satellites of each 220 kg rotating with a velocity of 28,400 km per hour was perfectly docked, and India becoming one among 4th country to have that great accomplishment. Immediately after this has come, and 1979 we had the SLV-3, first SLV-3 rocket launched from this spaceport. From that, generations of leaders have contributed, developed 6 generations of launches, also a couple of important R&D activities, and today it is a historical milestone that 100th launching is successfully carried out with the effort, dedicated, sincere, single-minded, devoted, hard work and smart work of Team ISRO along with industrial partners and academia we have accomplished. On this day, first of all, let me also thank all of you who are waiting here to report, and this achievement is a great achievement for the country. Now, you know, we are in the process of doing lot of development activities. In fact, this month itself, we got the 3rd launch pad also got approved, and lot of new projects we have got approved, and including Chandrayaan 3, Chandrayaan 4, then of course the next generation launcher, and so many approvals have come. So our target is to accelerate entire approved projects to the greater level this year, and also lot of missions are lined up this year. So with this, so we are having all our senior directors and the mission director and the project director GSLV, mission director and the project director GSLV, Mr. Thomas Tarian, and facilities are getting built up, and the target is within 2 years, 2 வருஷத்துக்குள்ள அங்க இருந்து இந்த இது எல்லா ஃபெசிலிட்டியும் பில்ட் பண்ணிட்டு ரெகுலரா ராக்கெட் லான்ச் நடக்கும். அதுக்கு 2 வருஷம் தான் டார்கெட். 2 satellites we have originally we loaded 5 kg propellant. Okay, that propellant is essentially required for docking, undocking, all those things. Currently, we are having almost 60 to 70% propellant is left out. And this exercise of docking, undocking, power connection, everything, lot of experiments we want to do because it is not one time this one. So what we have done is now successfully docked. Both the satellites are revolving as a single body. We wanted to study, is it properly revolving? Are we in a position to control together? All those things are done. Now we are in the process of review because we are in the process of review when to undock, when to do the power connection, then when to totally separate again two satellites, again redock. All those things we are working out because it is easy to simply undock and leave it. We don't want because India, we have to think about the money involved in this type of projects. We want to make maximum use of this. So we are in that process. Probably after complete review, completely freezing the entire experiment what we are planning, we may discuss after a month with you. Third launch pad, you may be knowing, the first launch what we did in 1979, the SLV-3 capability was carrying maximum 40 kg to lower orbit. Now our demand is more for building lot of things, and we have designed rather got approval for the next generation launcher NGLV, which will lift off, which can lift off 30,000 kg to lower orbit. And for launching that, we have got approval for the third launch pad. Not only that, future Honorable Prime Minister has given guideline. So we are in the process of carrying out configuration study for taking man to crude mission to moon. So with some augmentation of this third launch pad, whatever we have approved, that can also be done. Next important thing is today we are having two launch pad, and the second launch pad only we can launch Mark II and Mark III vehicles. First launch pad PSLV, second launch pad PSLV also if it is required we can launch. Now if you see the Bahubali rocket LVM-3, there are a lot of commercial demands. Due to geopolitical reasons, two missions, one of India, one mission, we accomplished and placed 72 satellites in the required orbit. After that, the entire country is looking on us, and lot of demands are there. That means if you have to make multiple launches, that also can be increasing the frequency of launch. Also, this can be useful. So the time of execution, the complexity, I request Rajarajan, Director STSC Sharp, to further add a couple of points on this. Working, and we are in the advanced stage of development. In fact, before taking the actual man to space, 3 uncrewed missions are planned, and the first uncrewed mission, lot of development activities are going on. And now I will ask the PMC chair, Mr. Unnikrishnan Nair, just to add the current development status. Don't commit on the schedule and other thing. Will this one? So development status, just 1 or 2 points you add. Thank you. So one more point is the next generation launcher. What we are talking NGLV is going to, as I told, 30,000 kg it is going to lift, and it is a 91-meter height rocket. Our Mark III is hardly half of that height only, and that is going to use a new propulsion system called LOX methane propulsion system. This major development is going to take place in LPSC and IPRC, and of course other centers will support like VSSC, SDSC, SHAR for testing, it will support. Now Mr. Mohan has taken over as the director of LPSC, so he will brief you only on the current status of the LOX methane engine development. Of course, Mr. Asir Pakir is also equally responsible. Now we'll ask Mohan to brief 1 or 2 points on the LOX methane engine development. Going to take the NISR, which is a joint work. Already we discussed NISR satellite. This is one. Second thing is LVM-3 M5 vehicle is going to accomplish a commercial launch, a foreign satellite we are going to launch. Then already the PSLV is rolled out to industries for productionization. The first rocket called N1 rocket is going to come out, and that is going to accomplish a technology development satellite mission in which almost 35 plus new technologies we are going to integrate and study that. Then we are going to have the G1 Gaganyaan uncrewed mission. Lot of work. Already the vehicle buildup is going on, and we are in the process of further accelerating the work to accomplish the first uncrewed mission. Then RISAT satellite, that is going to be done this year. Next thing is for going for the manned mission, Gaganyaan mission, lot of experiment has to be carried out, including crew escape system, parachutes. So all these experiment has to be done. Now, Honorable Prime Minister already has rolled out the space sector reform, and space sector reform, to enhance the activities, we are hand-holding the private sector startup companies. That the entire ISRO on letter and spirit is going to do that. In fact, already we are doing, now we are going to do that. Next one is, there are new programs which is approved. For example, very recently, we got the approval for third launch pad. Then before that, almost 2 to 3 months before that, the next generation launcher, Chandrayaan 4 mission, Chandrayaan 5 mission, Venus orbiter mission. Then we are also studying, trying to get approval for a landing mission on Mars. Then, of course, NGLV, I have told, the Bharati Antariksha Station, it is going to be a 5 module. The first module we have got the approval. Then there are lot of development works are happening across the centers. Now, for example, another development is atomic clock. Like that, so many development works are happening. So the priorities are the following. One is the accelerate the activities related to newly approved projects, because in the initial phase we have to give full thrust in terms of design, finalization of the configuration, design, and then discussing with the industries for manufacturing and establishing the necessary infrastructure. This is one activity. Second thing is, whatever approved projects like Gaganyaan and Large Methane system, this type of projects approved, it has to be brought to a logical conclusion at the earliest opportunity. So towards that, entire activity has to be done. Now, R&D activities, because that is the place that is going to be a basic foundation for future generation. A lot of things we have worked out. So R&D activities are going to be given a thrust. Basically, it is a teamwork. It is not, the ISRO system is not by one person or something. It is the 17,500 employees along with the industrial partner and academia. It is really a teamwork. 17,500 is the permanent manpower. In addition to that, at least I can say something around 40,000 junior level people in the contract and other system COCO model people are working. So together we are going to do this type of activities. All the say in our system, all the launches are close to our heart, because each launch at that point of time, you see the complexity. For example, today when I look at SLV3, it may be looking a small vehicle. At that time of point of time, 1979, it was a mammoth rocket. Am I right? And when you come to the GSLV Mark II vehicle, yes, we were talking about cryo technology program. It was denied. Then that is another development which has taken place. Take PSLV. SLV3 and SLV was experimental vehicle. PSLV, it has become a work-class thing, done lot of accomplishments. Thereby, if I answer your question precisely, each mission is close to our heart, because so many people have put effort and we have done this mission. Each mission is equally important and each mission is close to our heart.